Hello there and welcome, or perhaps welcome back to this channel, Mr. TraveLux. Today we are talking about 7 often missed secrets about beaches, resorts, things that you definitely want to know if you are someone that's thinking to go to a beaches resort. Hey there, my name is Addison. I'm the founder and CEO of Reliant Destinations and mycaribbeanluxury.com. It's always a pleasure to have you stop by, and thank you so much again for just spending a moment of your valuable time with us. I hope this video is useful. Before we dive in, a couple of things just to mention. The first thing is my team and I at Reliant Destinations, we offer 100% complimentary concierge services. If we could be of any assistance in helping you plan that perfect trip to tropical paradise, make sure to reach out. We always say if you aren't reaching out, you might be missing out. So make sure to do that. That's hello@reliantdestinations.com. Again, that's hello@reliantdestinations.com. We guarantee, of course, the best value, also unlimited access to some of our exclusive tools, and of course want to make sure you have the best expertise and service available globally. Final thing before we jump into this is make sure to go and check out our new tool, 𝗏𝗎. 𝗏𝗎 is a 24/7 sandals and beaches AI expert where I've essentially downloaded my brain about everything beaches. By the way, beaches is basically my life and I take my family there all the time. And I have put this into a custom trained AI, which is there to help make sure that all of our clients have a perfect stay, and of course create this magical memories for a lifetime. So make sure to check that out. Again, that is 𝗏𝗎 on mycaribbeanluxury.com. But for now, let's go ahead and dive straight into this video about the 7 uncovered secrets about beaches, resorts. Let's go. All right, let's get started here. How I'm going to do this is I'm going to start out at number 7 and work our way down to number 1. Number 7 is there are lots of things that you can leave at home. And of course, if you are traveling with a family, the less that you have to pack, it is the better. As a dad of 2 boys, I remember very clearly those young stages especially, and a lot of things that I actually brought with me that I didn't need to bring on our stay. So things, for example, like cribs, like bottle warmers, even strollers, high chairs. You know, there's a lot of things like that which the resort has. If you're not sure, ask. And of course, if you are one of our clients, we'd be happy to give you an accurate answer on that. And it can even differ sometimes with which beaches resort, but generally 90% of those amenities are going to be similar with that. Even laundry facilities are still there. So if you're someone that you're okay doing laundry during your stay, well, you might not need to pack as many clothes as you thought you did either. Of course, the resorts also have a gift shop, or in the case of beaches, 𝗏𝘅cie 𝗂𝘁, it's a whole shopping village. So if you do accidentally forget something, pretty much whatever it is, 99% of items can be easily replaced inside the resort itself in terms of what's available. So just make sure that you know that. Number 6, beaches, resorts, it is truly a special needs paradise. And let me extrapolate on this as well. So with this, if you're someone that doesn't have any special needs people in your family, it might not be applicable to you, but you'll probably appreciate this. Beaches is an official autism partner for a few major organizations out there, and all of the kids camp counselors, as I like to call them, they are all trained, and all the nannies, they are trained in autism, but not just autism, but they're trained in a lot of other special needs as well. So if you are someone that has some special needs in your family, just know this is something where the beaches resorts give a very particular focus to this. And this special need, there's a huge spectrum of this. It could be something as simple as there's a certain allergen you need to steer away from. Just know that the attention to detail that is instilled throughout the resort for these matters, that can benefit your family in so many different ways. And so I won't spend a lot of time on this as it's a very nuanced topic, but it is something which I greatly appreciate. And we've had many families go to beaches who someone in their family had some particular need, and beaches was able to step up for them in each one of those circumstances. Number 5 is there is an amazing and endless array of what I call off-website activities, things that aren't necessarily featured on the website, which are available and happening all the time in the resorts. Even something, for example, example, the favorite amenity of my own kids at Beaches, 𝘗𝑟𝑐𝗃 and 𝑘𝑔𝑜s is there's an awesome choo-choo train which comes around on a schedule around the resort, and it's even big enough to fit smaller adults, I guess you could say. And it's a really fun thing where it goes around the villages and has different stops, and of course it's amazing for the experience of the kids, and also great for that photography, for those memories for the parents as well. But just know there's lots of things that exist like that, or even like Build-A-Bear that are specific to beaches to capture the memory of the experience at Beaches Build-A-Bear. I could go on and on with this, but there are a lot of really cool activities and amenities that you can find. Even, for example, when it comes to shopping, a lot of things geared towards kids as well. So at Beaches, 𝘗𝑟𝑐𝗃 and 𝑘𝑔𝑜s, my kids, one of the things they love is there is in the shopping village, there is a special premise there, which is like a candy shop essentially, and everything you can imagine there, from huge lollipops to even Build-A-Bear in there as well, and some really cool little souvenirs and edible souvenirs as well that exist there that kids just love. So there is something for everyone. And just know here, my major point of number 5 is that just because you don't see it on the website doesn't mean it doesn't exist, and what you do see on the website is only a sample of what actually is being offered there in the resort. Number 4 is that adult-only areas are actually plentiful, but definitely more at Beaches, 𝘗𝑟𝑐𝗃 and 𝑘𝑔𝑜s than Beaches 𝑛𝑖ck So there are some different aspects to this. So one, for example, when it comes to adult-only pools, adult-only bars, you find these. Also, adult-only nightclub, you definitely find that. But what's really cool, for example, is before it turns into adult-only nightclub, it is for kids even before that, or for teenagers, I should say. There's a special teen hour that happens where everything is mocktails versus the cocktails that come later. So teens have a great opportunity for that experience also. Same with dining. There are many of the restaurants which are full family friendly, but there are also some restaurants which have certain ages. Some might be 14, 16, like that, where simply trying to create a nicer dining atmosphere. And if you do have a kid, for example, it doesn't quite meet the age requirement for that restaurant, just know that the kids camps, the kids clubs, they do offer dinner service in that, and they are happy to provide dinner to your kid alongside some fun entertainment and activities while you go and do that. And don't be shy to do that. That leads us perfectly into number 3, which is about the kids camps. The kids camps, they have really great hours. The hours can change a little bit, but in general, it's from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. in my experience. The kids camps are free, they're super flexible, you can drop in, drop out, so there's no harm, no foul if they are only there for a small period, or if you need, for example, if you are going on even an excursion and you want to have them there for a longer period. In general, I'm not someone previously to going to beaches that liked the idea of like my kids going off to programs and things like that, not knowing if they would like it, not knowing about the quality of the staff. Here's what I can say. At beaches, all the experiences that I've had there and my personal interactions, my kids' interactions, and of course those of our thousands and thousands of clients have all been truly impressed. That is what my takeaway is. So not only do the kids camp nannies, they have to be trained very rigorously before working in the resort. It goes above that even. And in order to be hired, they have to have had a lot of experience with kids. So that is something where you don't have anyone that is very novice at this who is working there in these resorts for the kids camp programs. And the kids camp as well is also, it is segmented into different age categories, all the way from infants who have an amazing nursery area where a nanny there will literally just cuddle them, for an hour. If maybe you have a 6-month-old with you, for example, but you really need that date night, you can do that. And even though it might feel a little bit awkward to do, I think you'll find that the experience is really great, and each one of the different segments, all the toys and activities and amenities are catered to that particular age range. So all the way from your very youngest all the way to teens, and even teens, you have separated kind of the different ages there with teens, typically kind of your like post-puberty ages, your tweens, of course the kids as well. There's a lot of deviations in the kids' age ranges, and they make sure always that the activities are age appropriate for each of the age groups. Number 2, picky eaters are in paradise. We get a lot of clients that come and say, hey, my kid or my husband, they're really picky eaters. Is this gonna work for us? Here's the thing, it's all inclusive, so there's no harm, no foul if somebody doesn't like something. I know, food waste is never something anybody loves to do, but sometimes it just happens, and that's okay when it does. And not only just mentioning that, but also mentioning that there is such a plethora of options there that if they have something they know they love, you can easily find that. And so all of the kids staples you'll find. And also when it comes to things like buffets always have the main buffet, which are things that adults like, a little bit nicer things for sure. But you also have a kids buffet, which you'll find at all of the beaches resorts. The kids buffet, you can dine in the same places together, and if you do have picky kids, or even if you're an adult that only eats chicken nuggets, for example, you can definitely have that completely customized. Of course, alluding back to the point I made earlier about how beaches work so well with special needs, we talk about a lot of special needs. There are special dietary requirements or even dietary preferences that come with that, and so beaches works really hard to make sure that in all of the different culinary options, whether it's a sit-down formal restaurant or whether it's a food truck, that all of those are catered to for the guests. Number 1, the Butler program can really help for those that are looking for a stress-free, ultimate relaxing vacation. And it is true at beaches, the Butler program is not cheap. Depends on what you're looking for. If you're someone who's extremely price conscious, the Butler program might not be for you, but if you're someone that is value conscious, it might be for you because the value that comes with the Butler program is incredible. Now, being that a lot of you will not use the Butler program, I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on this, and we have other videos on this channel that I invite you to take a look at about the Butler program itself, but just know that Butlers really can go above and beyond for you. And they're really good as well because they're able to help push the kids stroller. They're able to help keep the kids entertained, bring the kids things that they might like that will just delight them, like candy or popcorn, cookies, all of those wonderful things. But more importantly, also making sure that you have everything you need in your suites, that you have, for example, if you're at beaches, 𝗏𝘅ci 𝗂𝘁, that you have one of those dedicated cabanas by the pool. That is a unique thing. It's free there, but at Sandals it's not actually. So it's a very specific thing there with beaches. And the benefits go on and on and on with that. But the Butler program is designed to essentially have an invisible force in the background that is there when you want them to be, and when you don't want them to be is in the background, who is making everything go seamless for your entire vacation experience, ranging from restaurant reservations to making sure that everything is how you desire it at any given time. So there we have it. Those are 7 things that I think you should know that a lot of people don't know about beaches resorts. So as I mentioned before, if you are thinking to book that Sandals or beaches trip, I would absolutely be delighted to help you. hello@reliantdestinations.com is how you do that. My team at Reliant Destinations is a Caribbean-based team, so if you want to actually have an on-the-ground team that knows the islands, knows the Caribbean, and a full assistance team, it doesn't replace all the value that I'm going to be offering to you, but it simply adds extra value and extra support at every step of your vacation planning experience. Thanks again for stopping by this video. We really appreciate it. Make sure you do like this channel and subscribe, of course, for endless more content about everything Sandals and beaches resorts. And of course, if there's anything you want to see, let us know. We're always happy to make content that is personalized based off of what our viewers would like to see. Thanks again. We hope to see you here back on the channel very soon, and maybe I'll even see you at one of these gorgeous beaches resorts. Take care.